It's early on a Sunday morning, and I'm ready to go to Kankakee, Illinois, to CollectorCon. I'm visiting my friend Keith there. He's got a booth, and I'm going to go check it out. There might be some baseball cards. I know there'll be some collectibles, and we'll see if we find anything cool. So let's get on the road. Here we are pulling up to the Kankakee County Fairgrounds. CollectorCon is taking place in one of the Expo Centers. Only $3 to get in. Quite a good crowd, I would say, a little bit after opening. There's a lot of variety as far as merchandise, lots of Funko Pops. That guy right there had some cards. I got some dollar cards there, and there's my friend Keith. There was even a giant Sonic, along with some retro games. Quite a lot of Lego minifigures. And of course, Funko Pops. Here's my friend Keith's booth. Got a few baseball cards there. Benito Santiago auto and a Charlie Huff auto. Here's another baseball card vendor. He did have a few Griffies. Picked up one for $1. So the sweet home run alarm clock from Ken Griffey Jr. I do not need an alarm clock, so I passed on that, but I did pick up a few of those little mini sets. Let's head back to Chicago. I'm back here in Chicago, and I'm going to show you what I picked up at CollectorCon. A lot of this stuff is gifts from my friend Keith, so thank you, Keith. It was awesome to catch up and also get some goodies. There's also a bag going to Flying Dutchman cards, so Andy, stay tuned for that. Let's start off with a Star Trek The Next Generation figure. Keith ran into a few of these and asked if I wanted any, and I'm like, do you happen to have the guy from the Darmok episode? And he did, and so he sent it to me. Captain Dathon. Classic Star Trek The Next Generation episode. Go check that one out if you haven't already. And so this is pretty cool. Also gave me this. I showed this to my wife. She was like, great. She rolled her eyes, but I thought this was pretty sweet. We have, I believe that's going to be the Enterprise A, B, and D. Little Star Trek plate to boldly go. Pretty cool plate there. And then our last Star Trek thing we got, well, no, actually this isn't, but we got a keepsake ornament. Hear the voice of Spock, a little shuttlecraft, Galileo. This is definitely going on the Christmas tree. Unfortunately, I don't think I can get it wired up because our lights don't work like this anymore. They're like LED lights. Stardate 1992. From our series last year, you know that we have a Romulan warbird, so this will go nicely with that. Keith also got me a Ken Griffey Jr. This is a 90s score along with a sweet button there. And this is something I do not have, so that's cool to add. And we were commenting on the checklist. This was a giant checklist. I mean, you got 6 Cubs, including Mitch Williams, so lots of opportunities to collect a lot of different players there. So this is pretty sweet. Thank you, Keith, for that as well. Keith also gave me this Andre Dawson Turn Back the Clock Topps Now card. Very cool there. And the last thing from Keith, this is actually a purchase, trying to help out his table. And I picked this up, and we're going to be using this in a future giveaway. It is a Ken Griffey Jr. Collected Ken from Project 70. And so going to hold on to this for a giveaway in the future, so stay tuned for that. So Keith, thank you so much, sir. Let's get into some of my purchases. These were all cards that I got out of a dollar bin. I got this Ken Griffey Jr. debut. That is one I don't have. I always like getting early, photos of Griffey in the old school uniform there. Brian Hayes, rookie from Fire last year. Going to be sending this off to Preston. Spoilers to Preston. Opening day, Ken Griffey Jr. That's one I don't think I have too, and this is from 2010. Bo Jackson, welcome to the show. And then this is a Griffey I don't think I have as well. I might have it, but it's a pretty cool one from Stadium Club 2021. And the last Griffey I picked up, this was a some type of promotional for Sports Collectors Digest. Very interesting there, and that's one I hadn't seen before. So again, I like picking up these type of promotional Griffies as well. So those are some pickups there. Also got these two sets, $5 a piece. This one reminded me of RJ Collects Sets, so shout out to RJ. Let's do a quick preview of what this one looks like. Collector series, and these must be from '87. So we got Topps Collector series. Who is that? That is Cecil Cooper, Ricky Henderson, Reggie Jackson. That is Don Sutton, Roger Clemens, Wade Boggs, Tim Raines, Jose Canseco. I'm just going off of who I can recognize here. Tony Gwynn. And one of the reasons I wanted to get this one is, is this it? Oh, Lend Extra. Oh, these are from the World Series. Yeah, World Series. I remember RJ talking about these, how they have highlights of every World Series. And then there is a Darryl Strawberry. That's a pretty cool one there. And that is one I do not have. So this is a fun little set. And when the Mets won the World Series in '86, and the MVP goes to Ray Knight. Shout out to Mets Rule. So there's a little set I picked up for $5 there. And then this one, I don't know how many cards are even in here, but the top had a Ken Griffey Jr. hologram, so I had to pick that one up. This one I do not have. Let's see who else we have in here. Ken Griffey Jr. Get the hologram working. There we go. Home Run All-Stars. Oh, so this must be from the Home Run Derby. Juan Gonzalez, Barry Bonds. Holograms are not helping me out. Bobby Bonilla, or Bobby Vanilla. Cecil Fielder. Albert Don't Call Me Joey Bell. And a David Justice. So I don't think this is the full set, but oh, it isn't, because there's a Mike Piazza. I'll have to look in to see if that's a full set or not, but fun little pickup for $5. And then my last pickups were these dollar packs. We'll end with baseball. Let's go with, I'll go with the 1994. Now I've opened these up in the past, these Star Trek cards, and they can be brick, so I'm hoping that this isn't brick too bad. Starting off the bat with Hugh. I think this is the one I like because it's like artist renditions of different things. Yeah, so it's a little bricked. Got Hugh there. You got the Dyson Sphere. Am I right there? Yeah, Dyson Sphere. Very nice. Yeah, this one, I remember collecting these when I was a kid. That's some type of Starbase. Got Space Dock. Is that Kira? Yeah, that's Kira. Ooh, this is cool. I think this makes, you could collect them all to create Deep Space Nine. The Bajoran Civil War. That's cool there. And we got Captain Sisko and Dax. Very cool. So that was a fun little pack. Definitely worth the enjoyment of $1 there. We got this one here. Master Series. Let's see how this one, if this one's better or worse than the one we just ripped. Best of the best, Star Trek The Next Generation, Picard and Riker. We have the Enterprise NCC 1701D. It's kind of a cool shot there. Ooh, so sticky. And this card, oh, interesting. I thought it was, I think there's like some foil. I don't know if you can tell. That's a cool one. Oh, it's upside down. There we go. It's even cooler. The Doomsday Machine. That's pretty cool with the foil there. We have a Spock. And then we also have Defending the Whales from the Voyage Home. And Star Trek The Motion Picture. If you've ever watched Star Trek The Motion Picture, big props. It's very interesting. There we go. So those were fun. Little Star Trek packs. And last up, we have the sticker collections from 2020. I'd never ripped any of these or even seen any of these, so I don't know if we'll get anything good, but that'd be fun to open up for $1. We have Luis Arias for the Twins, Ketel Marte, Carlos Santana, and Victor Robles. So no one to write home about. Wait, there's people on the back. Okay, we got Ryan Braun, Paul Goldschmidt, Josh Donaldson, and Alex Gordon. There we go. What'd you think of my pickups at CollectorCon? Make sure to leave a comment. Let me know. You want to see more times that I went to card shows and different things? Check out this video here. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to rock and roll!